Unveiling the Roots of Emotional Suffering, A Journey to Inner Peace. Chapter 1. The Quest Begins. The exploration of suffering is a delicate and nuanced endeavor. In this chapter, my focus is specifically on psychological and emotional suffering, the kind of pain that resides not in the physical realm, but in the intricate workings of the mind. It's important to understand from the outset that this isn't about dismissing or minimizing the very real pain that people experience. Life throws curveballs, and often those curveballs connect with devastating force. We witness and experience hardship, loss, and trauma. These experiences are valid, and their impact is undeniable. However, while pain is an unavoidable part of the human experience, suffering in its most debilitating form is not. There exists a path, often obscured by layers of misunderstanding, that leads to a life where, regardless of external circumstances, one is not compelled to suffer emotionally and psychologically. This isn't to suggest that our experiences are merely figments of our imagination. The world is a complex and sometimes harsh place. Tragic and unfortunate events occur daily, impacting lives in profound ways. To deny the reality of these events would be both insensitive and inaccurate. What I propose instead is that while the experience of pain is often unavoidable, the suffering that follows is, in essence, a choice. It's not a conscious, deliberate choice, of course. It's a more subtle and insidious process, one that often operates beneath the surface of our awareness. Pain is a given. Suffering is how we respond to that pain. It's the narrative we weave around the event, the meaning we assign to it, and the way we allow it to shape our present and future. The Buddhist tradition offers a powerful analogy to illustrate this point: the concept of the two arrows. Imagine being struck by an arrow. The initial impact, the physical pain, is the first arrow. It's sharp, immediate, and often unavoidable. Life throws these first arrows our way: loss, disappointment, illness, betrayal. We can't always prevent them. But then comes the second arrow. This arrow is not physical. It's emotional. It's the arrow of our reaction, our interpretation, our resistance to the pain of the first arrow. It's the story we tell ourselves about what happened, the fear and anxiety we create about the future, the resentment and bitterness we cling to from the past. The Buddha taught that while we cannot always control the first arrow, the second arrow is optional. This concept, though simple, is transformative. I understood it intellectually, but applying it was difficult. If choosing not to suffer were easy, no one would suffer. The key lies in understanding suffering's origins. My journey began with a deep desire to escape my own suffering, anxiety, fear, incompleteness, anger. I explored countless books on psychology, philosophy, and spirituality. I sought therapists, listened to thought leaders, and experimented with self-help techniques. I changed habits, diet, and routines, practiced shadow work, studied personality types, meditated, and attended retreats. I tried everything. While some efforts offered temporary relief, none addressed the root of my suffering. I still felt anxious, fearful, and inadequate. Beneath the surface, my suffering remained. I felt lost. The sense of aimlessness was overwhelming. In this despair, a flicker of light appeared. After years of searching, I met a mentor. They taught me coaching, and more importantly, the key to lessening my suffering. The answer wasn't in external solutions, but in understanding the mind and human experience. It was a journey inward, unraveling the tapestry of thoughts, emotions, and beliefs shaping my reality. This understanding was the key to inner peace. Thank you for watching. Chapter 2 explores the mind and human experience. Like, subscribe, and contact us for support with stress, anxiety, depression, etc. we're here to help.